Peace, love, and light. This is just going to be the spiritual guidance reading for the spirit reading for a Taurus season. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me or see more tarot, please check out the description by clicking the title below. Everything this year is free because it is my Sabbath year, and as required by the laws of my religion, I must not work. So thankfully, this is my hobby. And this is something that I enjoy doing and having the ability to do in my leisure time. This is something that I love to do leisurely. So I still get to do this. And as an effect, to make it prominently known that I'm not working, I'm not charging anyone. So as it is my Sabbath year, required to the laws of my religion, everything that I offer is free. Everything that I make is you buy, I build. You buy, I make. You buy, I create. Send me the beads, I'll make the bracelet. Send me the beads, I'll make the jewelry. Send it to me. So anyways, let's go ahead and shuffle up and say our prayer, and then we shall begin. So, dear the divine God and Holy Father, Yahweh, and our angels, thank you for being the highest form of good in our lives, for keeping our heads on straight and straying us away from negativity as best as possible. And thank you to the angels for the assistance that they have brought today and assistance they'll bring during this reading. Right now, I'm asking that you guys bless and protect this space as well as the viewers and myself, to ground us in our energy, Lord, so that way we know what messages to receive, and to gift us a keen discernment to know what to do with the knowledge received as well. Please grant us the ability to keep our personal opinion and bias to the side if you so choose, the strength to continue on, and the clarity needed to focus. And anything else that you deem worthy for this reading, please allow us to be the vessels to receive and deliver. Amen. Ashe. All right, so let's go ahead and see what is the spiritual guidance for Taurus season. Well, this is a spiritual guidance for the soul within Taurus season. And it's the Strength card in the reverse. Centered by this may heal, the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, and the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. And they're both in the reverse. The only card in the upright is this may heal, or this may hurt, but it's on this may heal, so it's in the upright. So we got the Strength card in the reverse. Be vulnerable. This is the guidance that the spirit is giving to the soul. Be vulnerable, be open. Allow situations within your experience, allow people within your experiences, situations within your experience, and allow your experience to give you a no answer. Don't try to bombard or close off your experience to the answer no. Stop running from the answer no. How much harm and hurt can the answer no do to you? How much harm and hurt can the answer no be to you? That is something that we are going to find out in our soul reading for Aries season. And I might just specifically do Leos, so that way I can figure out why I'm a part of that collective. That is 5, 7. Yep, 5, 7, 25. Why does the answer no hurt me? And how much damage is it doing? So we'll talk about that within the soul reading. It's 12:27. So it's something about Christmas time. 12:27, the 27th day of December. It's going to be a Christmas present for me on the 27th day of December. But what year, I don't know. I just know that 1227 has been following me for a long time. And I'm just now calling attention to it. I'm just now paying attention to it. So we got the vulnerable. Then we got the spirit telling the soul to be vulnerable. The spirit, your spirit is telling you, your thoughts are telling your emotions to open up and let yourself feel. The thing is, when you begin to let yourself feel, you start to become normalized to your emotions. And as you are becoming normalized to your emotions, they no longer affect you as if it's a brand new emotion or a brand new pain that you've never felt before. You know, with women, a lot of women say that your first child is the roughest experience you will go through, the hardest and the most painful experience that you will go through childbirth. And then every child after comes out quick, easy, and fine. And that's because your body never felt that type of pain before. So it's brand new to the experience. And that was just the first time feeling that pain. And the problem and issue is a lot of people in life feel pain from a first time experience and think that same level of pain is going to exist every single time they have an experience of when they receive that pain. And it does not work like that. There's a thing called muscle memory. And your heart, your physical heart, is what feeds emotions to your body. Your brain thinks of the style of the emotions that is being fed to your body, but your heart produces all of the emotions. If your heart is jumping high, you produce happy, good, glad, wonderful. That's why some scary things are thrilling and amazing and fun. That's why watching scary movies is a fun experience. But if your heart beats low when you're watching a scary movie, it's not a fun experience to you. Your heart produces the emotions by having a type of heartbeat, having a speed of heartbeat per emotion. Every emotion in your body, it goes along with a certain heartbeat's speed. Every emotion in your body goes along with a heartbeat's speed. It's 808 as I'm saying that. Your heart creates your emotions. And you guys becoming normalized to an experience that used to hurt you, you won't be hurt by it anymore. You know how you go through something so much, you be like, you know what, it don't even matter anymore? That's exactly what will hurt you. You strengthen your resolve to it. You strengthen your ability to endure it. You strengthen your ability to handle it. The more that you go through it, you do nothing but grow stronger within it. And that's every single time you go through it. So allow yourself to be vulnerable. Allow yourself to get hit. Allow yourself to feel. And we were only talking about your emotions. Don't go out there getting punched in the face by everybody. Allow your emotions to be touched. And scream with joy if you need to every time that it is pleasant. But you blocking off your emotions from being touched because you had a negative experience is wrong. You blocking off your emotions from being touched because you had a negative experience is wrong. Why block out all of the pleasant and happy and benevolent and heaven-like experiences that you could have just because you had one time or 3 times or 10 times of a negative experience of your emotions being touched? Why cut yourself off? Why limit yourself and place yourself in a box and only allow yourself to experience the world of the box world? So that is a wonderful intro and leader into what we were talking about in the spirit reading, which was that Yahweh is developing our character. And with him developing our character, our personality will begin to be styled in a new way. And with that happening, we are coming out of the box that we were in before and into a new environment and reality, and we are beginning to be able to be ourselves. That is what we're beginning to be able to do. So you got the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. With this may heal. You being vulnerable will begin to heal you. It's not a may, it will. This will heal you. You being vulnerable will allow this to happen. And it's so many experiences that will heal you, that will cure you, that will get you to be able to live life carefree and worry-free and stress-free and happily, as if heaven was on earth, or as if heaven is earth. Because there's just as many negative experiences there are just as many positive experiences there are. So please, 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 allow yourself to be experienced, and allow yourself to experience yourself by allowing yourself to express your emotions, have your emotions, and handle the experiences that come with your emotions. We got the Six of Pentacles. You guys have been giving out pieces of your life to everyone else and calling it fair treatment. And for some of you guys, and if not all of you guys, because this card came out reversed for me, all of you guys are giving out the fair treatment. These people that are only experiencing pieces of you, that they're getting what they deserve. They do not deserve the full entire you. With this collective that is watching this reading, Yahweh is mad. And it's mostly because the people around you is what he's mad at. The people that you keep around you, the people that you call friends, the people that you have within your area, they're mad, they're pissed off, they're angry, they're upset. And the reason why they are mad, pissed off, angry, and upset, the reason why Yahweh is mad, pissed off, angry, and upset is because these people do not deserve you for the value that you are, for the worth that you are, for the person that you are, for the specialty that you are, for the love that you have to give, for the uniqueness that you are in the way that you live. They do not deserve it. So they only deserve the pieces of you, and you are doing a great job at just giving them that. Do not express yourself more to the people that are using you, abusing you, or trying to push you down or keep you down if you fell and have yet to get back up. And then we got the King of Cups in the reverse, with the Six of Cups in the reverse, with the Knight of Swords in the reverse. And this is all speaking to me, saying, we are in what would be raging waters, which is extreme emotions. And we are living as if everything is fine. And we are okay with it. We are giving to people who are not receiving us. And not even being angry about it. We're not saying anything to them that lets them know that we're upset that they're not receiving us properly. But then goes the question, do these people deserve to receive you properly? Or do they not? Because you can tell and you know when a person is deserving of receiving you properly, because they are treating you like the value and worth that you are. They are giving you the time of day, the attention, and the spur of the moment thought to pick up the phone and call you, to send the text, to shoot the email, to post the comment, to like the picture. They're doing that. That's when you know that you are valuable and worthy to them. That's when you know that they are receiving you properly. But some people aren't receiving you properly because they don't see you properly. And those people who do not see you properly you do not need to live life with them. See, this is a thing that I learned from another tarot reader. And I believe it was Saltwater Hills Tarot. You cannot expect to be treated properly when you are in the wrong hands. She said it in the way of how if you send the Amazon package to the wrong door, they're not going to treat it properly. Like, for example, one day you got some toys that belonged to like a neighbor three blocks over, and you put them to the side and never used them. But the neighbor 3 blocks over was going to use those toys the very next day if he had received them. And if the toys would have went to the right address. If someone is not receiving you properly, then you are in the wrong hands, and you are strong. And you are able. You are strong, and you are able. And you can and you will remove yourself from that experience so that way it no longer hurts you. Look at this lion crying out. And you see how she's handling him? Do you think he's in the right hands, or do you think he's in the wrong hands? If you notice and say that he's in the wrong hands, then you can tell when you are in the wrong hands. And it's time for you to remove yourself from the wrong hands. 1616, as I said that. Look up these angel numbers. I'm telling you, the angel's trying to tell you something. Look up these angel numbers and use Joanne Scribes, because that's what I use personally. I think I'm going to start putting all my links in the description below. All right, so what else is the guidance that we have for Taurus season? I didn't want that one to pop out, and for some reason I feel very heavily this card goes with it. So we got the 8 of Wands mixed in with the This May Heal, the Emperor, and a King of Cups, again with this cycle of everything around us is extremely emotional. And so let's put it to everyone around us is extremely emotional, and then here we are living as this difference to the sea. The sea ain't used to seeing humans. That's not an everyday thing for it. Not the middle of the sea, especially not on no rowboat. The sea is used to seeing fishes. So this goes to tell me you are special, you are unique, you are worthy of the difference of pleasantry. You are worthy of pleasant differences in heaven-like realities. You are worthy of magical and mystical things because you are different for a reason. And the reason that you are different is probably and more than likely to ignite and spark the change and differences in other people. I'm going to tell you something real quick, and I know my angels was on me about time, and they're like, Monique, you don't have enough time to tell these people. You're at 18 minutes right now. Well, I just want to tell you guys that Yahweh's hand is constricted because everybody is acting the same, being the same, and following other people and creating behavior that is in like and similar to someone else, so much so that it's probably only 6 personality types in the whole entire world. And Yahweh has sent a flood of angels in here to be different, so that way he can move his hand and help more people. Because everyone's expecting help to come in the way that they learned about it from someone else, and it don't even work that way for them. So please be different and help this crisis that is Earth's crisis of us accidentally, naturally selecting our personalities out of existence. And now everybody act like Beyonce or something. So anyways, so we got the 8 of Wands in the reverse. This is telling me this is a stalemate. We have been stalled so much that we have become stale, and we are mating with it. And that means we are stuck in a position that we are not moving within. Let me put these back how they was. I hope I didn't do those wrong. I probably tried to put them up. I gotta see if my picture even right. We are stuck in a position that we are stuck in a position And we're not moving out of we're not even trying to move out of the position we're stuck in. We're just trying to make us being stuck in this position a better experience. So we're romanticizing our experience of being stuck. Why is this happening? Well, let's see. It's happening because we feel we are not fit for the position that we are in. Like, for example, if we are leaders, if we are in the position of being a leader, we feel that we don't fit that role. If we are in the position of being a innovator that creates a whole entire innovative business on their own, then we are feeling like we don't belong in that position and we have to share or something. And in all reality, we don't. We don't have to share. So anyways, I'm talking to somebody. People want to be hired. So anyways, the Queen of Swords and the Four of Cups. And this is both in the reverse. Queen of Swords comes before the Four of Cups. The Queen of Swords in the reverse is unbeknownst to the things ahead. But she is grudgingly accepting them. She's unbeknownst to what's ahead of her, but she's grudgingly accepting it. But seeing as though this came out with the Eight of Wands, we're accepting what's in front of us by only accepting that it's in front of us, not that we're coming to it, not that it's coming to us. We're only accepting that it's in front of us. And for some reason, we are holding a grudge. We are. So I need to tap into the Four of Cups. I'm getting my vision of Tattoo Tarot, because I know my soul is aching all over the Spellcaster's Tarot. And we're at 22 minutes. I'll be trying not to make these long, so let me hurry up and move to this side issue. Let's see, what is this grudge? Oh, I didn't need that. I just needed this one card, the Magician. Ooh. It's the creation of our lives. I don't even need all of these other cards. It's either, depending upon who you are, it's either the way that you created your life and you're upset that it exists this way because everybody is affected, has been affecting you the wrong way based on what you created your life to be. Like, for example, you cooked the best cherry pie that you could cook, and it was delicious and amazing to you, and you passed it out to everybody else, and they said, "Ugh, this shit is nasty." And you're hurt by an experience that is an analogous to, in example to that, or in whatever experience you are having where you thought you were going to have a pleasant, blessingful experience, but you winded up getting garbage because the wrong people were in your experience. I gotta be speaking directly to a collective of Thrones angels right now, because baby, I be going through the same shit, and I am one. Literally. Get out of Yahweh's way. As you are experiencing the human experience, you earth angels, or maybe it's just one. As we are experiencing the human experience, baby, you need to get out the way. You gotta get out your own way. So that way, Yahweh can work and put the right people in the right places for the right experiences. Because somebody else is thinking here too complexly. for the own good of their life. So you're either upset about the way that you created your life and you got the wrong people responding to you, which is why you're not seen and not valued and not cared for properly, or you don't like the way your life is affecting you as a result of you not controlling your life and you not doing anything to help it, the control of your life. Because at the end of the day, you have to agree, accept, or allow any of the experiences that you are having. Any experience that you have had, you either have to agree with it, accept it, or allow. These are the 3 A's of making an experience. Agreeance, acceptance, or allowance. If I was crazy, I would have said, "This is my doctor over here." I think it was. Well, not mine, but he just looked like the nigga that was at work, but no, he don't. Sorry, so I just need one more card from this. Just one more card for spiritual guidance for Taurus season. Oh, and this stuff is coming right out. That soul reading is literally picking up on my ass right now. And it just does not want. It wants to hurry up and come out. So this Ace of Swords was going into the challenge position, and I feel that it's right here from the prequel to the beginning, from the moment that the emergence of Taurus season started. We all decided to put down the lies, and if you have not decided to put down the lies, you are deciding most definitely today, as we enter into the middle of Aquarius season. Taurus season, Lord Jesus. As we enter into the middle of Taurus season, you guys are deciding to no longer lie about things. You guys are deciding to accept your emotions. You guys are deciding to accept how you feel. You guys are deciding to accept what you like, what you don't like. You're no longer covering up shit. You're no longer, talking bullshit and fluffing your experience or romanticizing it to make it seem better than what it is. And I realize a lot of you are romanticizing your experience to make it seem better than what it is. How do you romanticize your experiences to make it seem better than what it is? You do that by only thinking about what you like about the experience. When your emotions feel that you don't like it, you tell your mind that you do. And that creates a bipolaring effect that whenever you're in an experience or interaction with someone that causes a long-term experience, whenever you're in that situation, you drop into the worst part of yourself when you don't like what they are doing. When you have an experience that causes you negative emotion and you were only able to trick your mind into believing that you liked what you don't like, you crash out extremely. And that's all I'm going to say to that. Talk about romanticizing experiences to make it seem better. And romanticizing your experience to make it seem better is just you lying to yourself with facts. You're using the facts to lie to your heart. And your heart is still at the end of the day telling you, no, I don't like this. No matter how much you try to make me, your heart will go through the trial and error experience of, okay, I'm gonna just see what it is. And after it goes through the see what it is phase, after it goes through the see what it is and see what is true phase, see if it's true phase, sorry. It then moves on to the, after you see what it is and see what's true phase, it then moves on to the settlement phase. And after the settlement phase, it moves on into the no, the hell I don't like his phase. Leave me the fuck alone. I don't want shit to do with you. We could have been friends, but we could never be friends after the history of all the shit you did to me phase. So this comes, oh, they just added the Queen of Swords and the Four of Cups onto this experience. The Ace of Swords is putting down the lies and no longer lying. So stop lying. Open your world up to allowing your emotions to be experienced and expressed without negation. And whatever it is that you do when you try to cover it up or lie about them, do not delete your emotional expression from life. However your emotions want to express themselves in any given moment that they want to express themselves, let them express themselves. And then we will begin to move out of the position that we are stuck in and making ourselves believe that it is okay. And I can see right now for Taurus season, Yahweh is calling everyone back to the soul. You think you can go far, but Yahweh is about to snatch you and bring you right back to the soul. Praise the God that is. Let's all praise the Christian God, Yahweh. So we got the Queen of Swords, the Four of Cups, the King of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. This is all saying that I am unbeknownst to what I'm accepting, existing as if it's okay, when no one is doing right, or doing me right, rather. And I'm not talking about it. This is what the soul has to say. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what it is in my life that I am accepting that is making my experience not be right for me. I don't know why these people are not responding to me correctly. And I'm also not even telling them. Anything to make them continue on. So this is a victim that has spoken through. Someone is a victim. Someone's soul has managed to reach through my tarot cards and my ability to do tarot, and is now watching this, and you're not understanding why people are abusing you, misusing you, or mistreating you, or not doing you right or properly. 3333, as I'm saying this, that is a divine number. Check out Joanne Scribes for the angel numbers. Sometimes people just hate people. Sometimes people just dislike people. Sometimes people just hate certain experiences. And you're just in them. Sometimes people are jealous. Sometimes people are angry. Sometimes people are mad. And guess what? Those people will never voice it. And they will never say it. And they will never admit it to anyone. And they will just keep it inside of themselves, and they will treat you like you are shit and not acknowledge that it's only because they hate you, they don't like you, or they're jealous of you. Trust me, I just got done living with a jealous parent who didn't want to admit that she didn't like me. So, If you don't know why people are treating you wrong, always consider the fact that they might just not like the way that you breathe, the way that you eat, or the way that you sleep. They just might not like the way that you emotionally express yourself, so they try to beat it out of you, as if you could change the way that your body was genetically made up. You cannot. Those are the people that you have to leave alone. You cut them out of your life and you do not interact with them no matter what. And that is a commandment by Yahweh. Anybody that hates you on the secret tip, you remove yourself from their experience. You remove themselves from your experience. You remove yourself from their experience. And you leave them alone forever. Because it's a reason they don't like you. And it's not a reason that you need to find out. You just need to know that they don't like you. So that way you can leave them alone. And that's it. And the reason why I told you that is because they don't like you. They just don't. You know how they be talking about people that they don't like. Like, oh, I don't like Ashley. I don't like Billy Bob. I don't like Brandon. Well, guess what? They don't like you just like they don't like Ashley, Billy Bob, or Brandon. So remember that. And accept it. So we got the Empress in the reverse. She is still existing in all of her abundance. She is still existing in all of her abundance, but she is experiencing lack because nothing around her is good enough. And that has positioned her to be in this experience of being hope, of having hope that someone will. Because when you have hope, that means nothing in your environment can give you what you are asking for. And you have to ask Yahweh to either bring you to an environment that can, or make your environment do so. And that's it. All right, so that's all I have for the spiritual guidance for Taurus season. If you want to book a personal reading with me, all of that information is, as always, in the description below. So go ahead and check that out by clicking the title. I wish you guys a lovely, 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 lovely time and an amazing Taurus season. I don't know how to throw up my gang sign when my card is like this. Peace, love, and light, and as always, be great.